I read Atomic Habits a few years ago, and that was a life-changing book for me. I felt that afterward, habit change just wasn't that hard anymore. And so it is with training, so it is with awakening and liberation. Some say training is too much doing, but it seems effective for me still. So I'm going to continue to do it, perhaps until I really realize there's no doer. We'll see. A kind of training I've been experimenting with is when a thought comes up, not just let it go. I did that training in the past, letting it go through TWIM, Tranquil Wisdom Insight Meditation, which was very effective at the time. But I want deeper, I feel called to have deeper insight now. And I'm training myself now, not just to let thoughts go, but recognize the thought as a thought, let it go, but simultaneously attune to, understand the nature of mind is emptiness. That emptiness, that silence is readily available to me now. But training the mind temporally like that, thought, letting go, simultaneously attuning to emptiness, understanding that thought arises, you could say, in a way, from that. This process helps loosen up thought. And that's really the game. Loosening up thought, freeing from their binding nature. It's not thoughts that are the problem, but the way that they bind, the way the mind gets caught up. I want to read something from Dilgo Khyentse Rinpoche. This is where I got the idea to do this. When we recognize a thought as a thought, that recognition alone will not liberate it. It is not that we should not recognize it, it must be recognized. But then, when recognizing it, without grasping at the thought, the basis from which it arises, the unaltered natural state of mind pointed out by the teacher should also be recognized. When we look at that recognition, the strength of the thought is broken, and the recognition of the intrinsic nature becomes stronger. Then no reaction can be produced. Once we cease producing a reaction, since thoughts in themselves are self-arising and self-liberating, we will find the source of that liberation. Being taken in by a thought is like being afraid of a man wearing a lion's mask. But if we know that the nature of thoughts is emptiness, like realizing that it is only a man wearing a mask, the strength of the thought will be broken and we will naturally relax.